We haven't made one of these in a while, that should be fun. We are nearing the end of 2024 and there is much product to come for the One Piece card game. Not only this year but early next year, because we also have the French version coming out next year. And believe it or not, we already have some news about OP11. So stick around until the end because we are going to give you the ultimate buying guide for the rest of 2024 and early 2025. And we start strong with 6 starter decks. Those starter decks are going to be available by the end of this month, and the concept for those decks is they are taking previous leader and making a new deck based around them. Some of the cards in those decks are going to be reprints, some of those cards are going to be exclusive. I have made a breakdown of everything that's happening with those decks, so feel free to check out the video. If I were to summarize it, keep your eyes peeled for the Newgate, Mingo and category deck, because those are very strong leaders that we've had in the past and they have proven themselves to be very useful when playing the game. One thing that we didn't know before is that for the English version, each deck will include one PRB01 booster pack. So if you weren't sure if you were gonna pick up those decks, now you know, they might be worth the investment. Speaking of PRB01, this is gonna be our next booster set. And it's not gonna be like your typical run-of-the-mill booster set either. It's gonna be a reprint set. That's it, it's more addressed to collectors because there's gonna be a ton of alternate art in that specific set. In fact, I believe every card exists in at least 3 versions in this set. It's gonna be a bit different than any other set that we've had so far, so if you want to know more about this, I've already covered the subject and I made a video detailing everything there is to know about this set, so feel free to check it out also in the card. Also remember that I do plan to give away 1 booster box of PRB01 when the set releases, so make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell to not miss when I upload that giveaway. Alongside the release of PRB01 early November, we are also gonna have the second Devil Fruit collection. Now, I've put the first one as a reference, but the Ace Fruit that we have just right next to it is not the actual image of the product. We do not have that yet, but we do know that it's going to be the Meranomi. So if you do not know, I made video opening the previous Devil Fruit collection, but here's a rundown. You get a storage case shaped like a Devil Fruit, in this case the Flame Fruit. You got 3 boosters, in this case it's gonna be boosters of OPO8. You have 1 special Dawn of 2 types, so if you want the 2 types you need to pick 2 Devil Fruit collection or buy singles, and you also get 10 sleeves of 2 types, so if you want the 2 of them, maybe buy singles instead of buying a second Devil Fruit collection. But either way, go check out my previous unboxing of the Devil Fruit collection volume 1 if you want to know more about what this product actually is. Next, we're going to have the long-awaited OPO9 set, which is going to be the 2nd anniversary set. If there's one product that you need not to miss, it's this one. It's gonna be crazy. It's an anniversary set, so of course they went ahead and created a set that is just wonderful, either for collector and for players. This is going to be the biggest set of the year. You're gonna have a gold manga rare in this set, which is gonna be none other than Gold Roger. The set is gonna be centered around the 4 emperors, so you have a special rare for Baggy, Shanks, Luffy and Blackbeard, and you're also gonna have 4 manga rares, 1 for each of the emperors. Not only that, but for players, the set will actually be very interesting because Blackbeard throw out a new mechanic, and this is the first time also that we have Buggy as a leader. This set will come out in December, and I'm planning also a giveaway for this set, so there's gonna be a booster box to win. So if you want to take part in that, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification so you do not miss that giveaway when I post it. Also, maybe consider leaving a like and sharing the channel to your friends. And I've already covered some of the set for OPO9, so you can check those videos out in the cards above as well. Jumping into 2025, we have OP10. The very first set of the 3rd block, and it's gonna be centered around Punk Hazard and Dressrosa. Now, this set comes out in March 2025 for us for the English region of the game, but it's actually coming out in November 2024 for Japan. So we're gonna have information very soon. Again, maybe turn on notification on the channel so you do not miss those information when they go live. Speaking about information about this set, we already know all the leaders of the sets, and I'm gonna give them to you right now. It's Smoker dressed as Tashigi because he swapped with Tashigi during Punk Hazard. We have Low, we have Eustace Captain Kid, we have Usopp, we have Sugar, and we have Caesar Clown. So again, just make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notification because I'm gonna break down all those leaders and every information we're gonna have about this set in the coming weeks. So if you want to know more about that, you know where to find me. But OP10 is not gonna get released on its own because we're gonna have another starter deck, which is gonna be an ultra deck, although it's a bit weird in a sense. Every ultra deck so far that we've had 3 leaders and a deck that you could play with either 3 of those leaders. We had starter deck 10 and starter deck 13. This ultra deck is going to be centered around Gear 5 Luffy, and so far it's not been specified what the leader of this deck is going to be, but as you can see, the description of the item states that the constructed deck is of 51 cards. So there's gonna be only 1 leader and a 50 card deck. They did add sleeves in this product though, so that's a cool addition, I guess. And there seems also to be a bonus pack in the deck, which the closest that I can think of is gonna be the starter deck 13, where we had these cool bonus packs with 3 cards in them from the deck, and those were alternate art. So that's gonna be very cool as well if this is what I think it is. But we need to wait a bit more to get more information on this product because right now this is all we got. A bit later in the month we're also gonna have a new type of product, and people have been telling me that this was just for Japan, but I don't think it is, because this is the listing for European stocks. So we're gonna have a new tin packs set. It's gonna be the volume 1, so TS01 as stated here on the listing. We're gonna have 2 kinds of sorted display, so there's gonna be 12 tins per display, and there's gonna be 2 designs, and one thing will contain 2 booster packs from OP10. You're also gonna have a Dawn card from 2 types, and this is weirdly similar to double packs. So I don't know if tins packs, just like in Pokemon's, are gonna be the new standards for double pack, but it does seems very likely that this is where the game is headed. Now, the product you're seeing right here on the screen, I'm putting for reference, but these are tin packs that are coming out for the Asian region of the game. So I'm not sure if this is the one that we're gonna get, but at the very least, this is going to be a good base for us to theorize what the product will be once it gets in our version of the game. And this is coming out December 6th for Asia, by the way, so we're gonna be able to have a good look before it hits the English release. Following in the footsteps of the Memorial collection, we're gonna have again a new booster set, which probably is gonna be shorter than other booster sets because it's gonna be an extra booster, and this is gonna be centered around the animators of the One Piece TV show. And I mean, we've had reveals of some of the designs and they're very cool. They're very cool. You should get hyped for this. Now, we have information about OP11, but before we go into that, please remember to share the channel with your friends. I've been trying to grow this channel for the past year and I need all the help that I can get, so make sure to share this video with all your friends because you guys are what keeps this channel going. And there is totally no obligation, but I also activated membership to provide cool perks for anybody who wishes to subscribe, and 4 wonderful people actually have subscribed to that, so thank you very much to Frosty Jack, Ghost Idol, Drunky Penguin, and Modsgamealol. You guys are awesome. Now, OP11. We have a listing for OP11 on the distributor's website, so we're gonna have a release date of June 6, 2025. But to anybody who listened, everybody who watches my video know this about me, I will burn this to the ground. If you wish to get this set, pre-order right now. Go to your local game shop and pre-order this. Look at the pre-order deadline. It's the 13th of October 2024. So by the end of this month, Pre-orders for OP11 will be closed on the distributor website. Your store will not be able to order more OP11 than what they already ordered. So if you don't secure your box right now, you're not gonna get this. We are in October 2024. You are pre-ordering right now for June 2025. Let that sink in. But of course, I would not tease you with OP11 if we didn't had at least a bit of information about the set. So the main theme of the set is going to be the whole Cake Island arc. So Big Mom Pirates are going to make a huge comeback with the conqueror of the Vinsmoke family. Of course, we're gonna have 6 new leaders with new effect, but leaders such as Katakuri and Nami are gonna get back in the game with brand new effect. Now you are gonna be able to use all those cards to strengthen every current deck that we have, because Big Mom Pirates archetype we had for a long time, so there's huge support for those leaders. And Nami with East Blue and Straw Hat Pirates, we're definitely not in shortage of those archetypes, so those are gonna be very cool to discover once we get more information about the set. And we already have the rarities of the set, so we're gonna have 6 leader, of course, 45 commons, 30 uncommons, 26 rares, 10 super rares, 2 secret rares as usual, 6 special rares as usual as well. We are already confirming that we're gonna have a treasure cards, because they do this weird thing where we do not get a god pack, but we get treasure rares. So everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I personally wish I could have god packs instead of treasure rares, but that's just me. There's going to be 1 special done as usual as well, and that brings the total of this set to 126 cards in the set. Counting the done, that's 127. Now, the mention that you can use new and existing cards to be combined to build powerful decks, and the way they phrase this, you can use new cards to strengthen a wide variety of existing deck. What small deck built around the new cards are powerful enough to give newcomer a chance to compete? That tells me that they are maybe thinking about the future of the game and how new cards are power creeping the previous one. And so they are trying really hard to make this set a kind of a reboot of the card game, because remember, we're gonna have a French version soon and they're not gonna have the previous set. So far as we know, the first 8 booster sets are not going to be printed in French. So French cards, they're gonna start with OP09. So this might indicate that maybe there's gonna be a rotation of sorts at some point, and that some cards are gonna fall out of the meta to make way for new cards coming in. Either way, it's pretty cool that we already got news about this, but again, if you do not want to miss any information about this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you're curious about side projects for the game, I've actually opened the One Piece card game sound loader, so you can check this video here. And we also have the previous guide for this that detailed all the projects that got out so far, which you can find here.